First time I ever heard of Joe Ehrmann was Real Sports HBO did a piece about the most important coach in America.
I was moving into my San Francisco townhouse and met the guy upstairs, and he gave me a book called Season of Life.
First time I became aware of Joe Ehrmann was when I sent a number of my coaches to the Character Combine, and as a result they brought back the Season of Life book.
Well, the first time I met Joe was, God, it was one of those experiences that, you realize that this is the guy that you read about.
I felt I was meeting a true leader, someone who would bring up the hard subjects in front of people to start a good conversation.
Here was a man who was communicating to his athletes that they are to love each other and he is to love them. And in that, you're not dumbing down competition, you're just teaching character.
It doesn't matter what group Joe's in front of. I've seen him in front of our coaches, our players. I've seen him in front of nonprofit leaders and corporate leaders. His message resonates with everyone and inspires everyone.
This former star athlete has taught us that success is a testament of the depth and quality of your relationships with yourself, others, and the greater community.
It's not about conquest. It's not about money. And if you think about it, it's about loving somebody. And when you love somebody and you do it the right way, no matter if it's your wife, no matter if it's your kids, you name it. When you love somebody, it's the greatest feeling in the world.
He has the word love in his coaching vernacular, which is unusual. We don't think coaches talk about love. To love is great, and to be loved is even better. And Joe is loved by everyone.
He's influenced my life immeasurably. He's had the courage to change the dialogue around coaching from winning at all costs to truly developing young people.
The things that really stuck with me were just the way that players and coaches all treated each other as different and not really something you'd necessarily see on all football teams, but I think it's something that really helped his team and can help a lot of teams, not only in playing football, but in life in general.
He's taken that model and showed coaches across the country that it's okay to love your players and care about your players and treat them the way they should be treated and help them make a difference in society.
Empathy, integrity, inclusion, justice, building community, living a life of service to others. Those are the concepts that fill Joe's playbook.
When I picture what it means to be a better man and what it means to be a leader, I think of Joe Ehrmann.
He communicates a narrative, gives us permission to love athletes and to teach athletes to chase after the best version of themselves.
As the head coach, I get a lot of attaboys for being the head coach, but really, the person that I am as a coach really was formed and developed by Joe. It's a coaching philosophy based on player-centeredness. What's best for that child? What's best for his family? It's a philosophy based on empathy.
And when you meet a young man or a young woman who can be empathetic of those around them, you've got a future leader.
We sat there one day having lunch and he looked at me and rhetorically asked, what would it look like, Jason, if every coach and every athlete in your city gave themselves to a cause that was bigger than them? Then he paused and he goes, Jason, what would it look like if every student athlete in your city left the world better than they found it? And then he gave the crescendo. What would it look like if every student in your city practiced inclusion? And then he just left it right there. It was like this dangling challenge out in front of me to chase to the horizon.
Joe, congratulations on winning the PCA's Lifetime Achievement Award. The Ronald L. Jensen Award was meant for people like you.
Congratulations. I cannot think of another coach, another human being out there who's more deserving of this award.
You're an inspiration to me and everyone around you, and I thank you for all you've done to give back to society and your community.
The impact that you've had on my life, my family's life, and my athletes' lives has been incredible. Congratulations.
It means so much to me to have you as a friend and to have had you as a mentor for so many years.
And I want to say thank you so much for the impact that you've made on my life and so many thousands of others. I want to tell you thank you for loving me, leading me, and letting me learn from you.
The number of coaches and children and parents that you have impacted in your life coaching so far, and we still got a long way to go, has been outstanding and truly amazing. And I want to personally thank you for for loving me and our coaches and all of our kids, and for being such a terrific role model. Congratulations.